You always had that trunk in the trunk right there?
You can look on my Instagram. I dated Aaron Carter, and it's very sad
R.I.P.
that
man.
he died.
It was like a real life troll in your.
Yeah, that's the only one ever. I said she's hungry.
What that got to do? Don't come over here hungry. Because I'm going to tell you this. Why are you coming to my house hungry? You never been with a woman before?
No.
You never chewed on those?
I kissed one before.
Okay, you never had a fur burger?
No.
Okay, seafood platter?
Chris Brown got at me. And I'm a different, part of my life.
Shout out to Chris Brown. You be using one-to-ones tour.
I got with Lil Wayne. I'm good. Top 10 dead or alive Wayne, I say, you want to have a good time, hit up Soulja Boy. He's going to show you what a rapper lifestyle looks like.
He really treat his girls right.
Yes.
Have no fear, Mr. Organik is here. This is Organically Speaking. Anybody out there want to do partnership, sponsorship, clothing, brand marketing, water, energy drink placement, whatever you want to be a part of Organically Speaking or Mr. Organik as a brand, hit me up at ballernothingelse@yahoo.com. That's my email, or DM me directly at Mr. Organik on Instagram. That's MR Organic with a K instead of a C, one word straight across, and we're going to get that promo game through the roof. 3 ya. Have no fear, Mr. Organik is here, and this is Organically Speaking. Now, let's get some understanding, please. We only bring one of them individuals into the Organically Speaking studios, and today we have one of those, okay? We got Jenna Shea. Now, let's get some understanding. She was a Hall of Fame video vixen, then a content connoisseur, making all type of money from all type of different demographics or ways and monetizing her lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, for a long time here, and still up and running and helping others do the same. How you doing today, Jenna?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so glad I'm here. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could bless you on my platform.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to come to the big dog.
Barking on shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a bite of that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we here. Miami is a little rainy out, but hey, we here.
We got it. We're here. We're safe.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. I just turned 20.
20. Yeah, 20 double D.
Okay.
Triple D.
Yeah,
that's a good birthday. You know what I mean? Everybody don't want to celebrate their birthday. They want to get younger. They ain't Peter Pan. You know what I'm saying? Either you going to get older or you going to die. Which one you going to choose?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mine's coming up on the 29th, and I'm going to be 43. I say my number. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for that 43. I can't wait to be 50. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Well, the internet's not nice. So.
It's true, especially the women, so I can understand. So let's start from the beginning. Like, where did you come from? I know you from videos and, like all these different, hip-hop stuff and, but now you're still here and still up and running. You don't do that no more.
It's like, why do people find that so strange? Anyways, I was discovered in by Sean from Show magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was an international magazine. I got fans overseas, and I started there. Because he's seen my shape and stuff. I mean, I'm from Inglewood, California.
Right.
And I've always had a big...
You always had that trunk in the trunk right there?
You can look on my Instagram. I got pictures from 16, 15, 17. So we wasn't doing BBLs in the early 2000s.
Nah.
Okay? No, you could tell it's real.
That's all natural organic meat.
It's organic.
Okay.
For real. I'm still organic. I got real teeth, real hair.
Don't get caught up looking at that damn TV, though. Look there.
Okay.
Yeah, it drive you crazy.
Anyways, but yeah, I got started there, and then I started doing magazines and dating rappers and athletes. So
okay, so you started, magazines, and then you fell into the hip hop and the athlete scene. Yeah. How was that? Especially back in the early 2000s?
Still happening.
I mean, of course, I'm talking about in the beginning before social media and all that.
Listen, these 22-year-olds stays in my. I've shown you who's in my DM.
Top level.
Top level. Still, so when people devalue women in their 30s,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, they still like me. So
I mean, they can like you, but it's all right. They're gonna be your boyfriend, though, wifey. That's a whole different thing. They want to you that's totally different from. You know what I'm saying?
Some people think in your 30s is washed up, but they still hitting.
Nah. In the 30s, you go. Them easy ones, especially they didn't been out here for a while. We know what that is.
Not easy, though.
I'm just saying in life, they could try and think it's easy. Don't mean it's going to be, right? But a guy will shoot at you like, oh, she older, she'll say her like that. Oh, that's going to be some good milk. Because you older, you understand. You ain't got time to be playing. You like, if I like somebody, I'm going to be with them. I'm going to with them. Right. Younger girls still be trying to play all these games. So that's why, if you're still older in this game, you still get people to bite on you. And you still look good. So, of course. But I seen, you know what I'm saying? Some
of them have went downhill. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna name no names. But
for sure.
Yeah.
It's tough to maintain.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain? How do you maintain yourself all these years?
Just, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know. I don't really do too much plastic surgery or anything like that. My boobs are done.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
But I mean, it's a different game now, like I said, with the social media and stuff like that. So if you already was doing this before, you understand.
Yeah,
like,
so how I explain it is I came behind Buffy the Body,
right,
Avita, Coco. Those were my seniors.
Yep.
And, I always, capitalized off of my ass. So I was like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went to a Westchester High, which is predominantly Hispanic and Black, and I was the only white.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I was always put on a pedestal. I'm not gonna say, I'm the baddest, whatever, but they always made me like, oh, you're,
That's a high commodity, white, fat, thick.
Exactly. But
yeah.
they think that, white bitches are more timid and stuff. Not me, because I grew up in the same situation y'all did in the hood,
Yeah.
So when they get I'm still gonna snap my neck and talk my shit too.
Oh yeah, so you want them, them ghetto white girls, listen to Gucci Man and shit, wear Jordans and wear your hat to the side and shit.
I got pictures for you. I was Allen Iverson Jordans.
Oh hell no, I'll be liking them whites.
The matching shoes, the Jordans. Yes.
I like the Starbucks drinkers.
Yeah, I stopped dressing like that though.
I know now, but it's in your bloodstream.
Yeah.
I like them.
But they was like, such and such, these girls, they got attitudes. And I'm like, get ready.
Right. I'm one of them too.
Right.
Because you grew up in an environment. So
right.
I
You're
can
still
understand.
I'm still proud of my environment. It was rough, gunshots at night, all kinds of stuff. We were the only white people on the block in the 90s and early 2000s in Inglewood. So.
Yeah, Inglewood. I had a crazy situation in Inglewood one time. God is great. You know what I mean? Person tried to rob me, beat him up, took the gun from him, almost killed him. But it was Inglewood ain't no joke.
No.
All respect to
The
Inglewood.
majority of this is a blood neighborhood. The majority of the Bloods are gone. They're either dead or in prison.
Yeah, it's a serious area over there. But you made it out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing.
I get PTSD going back. I'm like, I'm not going back to it.
Right.
No. So I live in Vegas now. It's very nice. And clean. And I go visit my godson in LA. And I'm like, ew. You know what I mean? It's just dirty.
So you don't got no kids?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. How you feel about that?
My eggs coming up, so that's my Christmas present to myself.
Okay.
It's gonna suck. I'm gonna YouTube it so you guys can see me struggle, and they want to see me struggle a little bit.
I respect that.
Be in pain and stuff. But I'm gonna show the whole process and how expensive it is and all this stuff. But I'm blessed that I have the funds to do this. A lot of women don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Because I don't know if I want them, but I want that option in my 40s to, if I want them.
Well, that's what I did. I had a vasectomy, and I froze some of my, and I don't have no kids yet. So
if I was a guy, I'd do the same thing as you.
I mean, everybody ain't got
cut
that.
and then, and then just not tell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then when they're trying to get a kid out of you.
Yeah, I tell them beforehand, so they don't even play with me. You know what I'm saying?
Good for you.
I want I say it all the time.
I'm like, baby, I'm trying to.
Right. Let me see. Try me. Yeah. Let me see if you know what I mean? Ain't nobody try me yet.
Listen, because you're 6'5", right?
6'6", baby.
6'6". So get this. I told you before, you could save the world.
Of course.
Okay. You could be out here, selling your sperm so we don't have any midgets out here with 4-inch.
Because
it's hereditary.
Right.
Just let you know, I'm not gonna say any names, but I dated a boxer. Okay. We talked for 3 months.
Yeah.
Before we hooked up. This is the only person I had in the last 3 years.
Okay, that's a long time now.
One person in 3 years.
Congratulations.
And no, I was mad because I didn't ask for any pictures. I didn't ask for no videos. So I didn't know it was that small because I liked him. He brought me in.
Right.
And just to let you know, his dad was famous and there's 3 brothers that fight. So I'm just letting
God
you know.
damn, you put a lot of...
Yeah. So y'all could figure it out. But his dad sent his videos of his to the homegirl, my makeup artist, and it's small too. I had this revelation. Dude.
Okay.
I was like, this is hereditary. This is up. So the mother, fell in love with the money or whatever she did and really loved this. And now her sons are out here with little.
They got all little snouters.
I was like,
trying to find it.
Oh, and I was too far in.
Damn.
I liked him.
Because you already liked them.
Yes, but sucking on a small sucks.
I wouldn't know.
I know, but imagine it doesn't even hit the back of your throat.
I ain't imagining. You could just give them a visual.
Exactly. I'm letting you people know it sucked, and I refuse to suck on another small penis for the rest of my life.
So people say that size don't matter. That's what people be saying.
I don't like monsters either. Don't get it twisted. I've turned men away if it's too big.
What's a monster?
Monster is just one's just okay. I have said this in interviews before, but Fabulous, the rapper, I slept with him many years ago, and he was a monster.
Got that monster.
He can only get this much in.
Yeah.
And when he called me to hang out again, I did not answer.
Yeah.
I said,
I had that same problem, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? I got one of them.
Like,
I got one of them.
Narrow vagina.
I got one of them Loch Ness monsters. Like, I'm gonna be every time I'm the trophy of a woman. Like, what the biggest ever going? Like, how you brought his name up like that? I'm the name that will be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like some women are size queens.
Right.
My friend D Siren, she has to have, it gotta be a monster. She don't give a she's like, I'm not f***ing him unless it's, you know.
Yeah, that baby leg. I mean, but you gotta know what you're doing regardless, right?
Right.
But if your is too small, like you're saying, it doesn't matter if you know what you're doing.
It's just like the sex wasn't bad, but it's like sucking on a small one is so lame.
Oh, so you enjoy sucking on meat?
I mean, some type of, you know, something.
Yeah, you want to get it.
It was, no, and it didn't work out. And so it's like, oh my God, I settled or whatever.
So you think women should have a prerequisite understanding?
Yes, so get pictures, videos. Okay, the new thing about dating. Let's talk about dating.
Let's break it down.
These women who are going on dating shows, dating podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, he has to make $200,000 a year. He got to take care of my 5 kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All these things, right?
Yeah.
That are just, it doesn't make sense.
Of course.
And they're like, no sex until marriage. That's a new thing online. It's
what?
No sex. I swear.
Okay.
No sex until marriage. First of all, you have 5 kids already.
You have plenty of sex,
5 different fathers.
You have plenty of sex already.
Now you have standards.
Too late.
I'm sorry. It doesn't
We don't
make
accept
sense.
your standards.
But why would you want to have sex with somebody after marriage? Imagine you get a 4-incher,
right?
Like I did, and then you're like, oh my God. And you're stuck with it.
Stuck with it for life because now
you got to test the car before you buy it.
So you think a guy should send pictures or videos or something?
No, only if we ask. I was naive, and you know, he said it was gonna be a good. I mean, the sex wasn't bad, but it's, you know,
the equipment wasn't
I
right.
liked him, so that's why the sex was
right.
Good. But no, I mean, that's not gonna happen again. Send them over. Let me see it. I'm not gonna do that to myself again.
I mean, I can understand that on the woman's side, because I tell women all the time, you playing Russian roulette every guy you with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be cool all you want to. You have all the money all you want to. You don't know what he got until you already give it to you.
Right.
And now you're going to be stuck with it for the most part, unless
Ladies,
you just go.
Get the pictures and videos.
You know, I'm never sending no picture video, nothing of mine.
Well,
you just got to take my word for it, baby.
Assume that you have a bigger one anyways because of your height.
I mean,
5'8".
But the height always don't translate, they say. You know what I mean?
With the 3 brothers.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like I said, I don't
He's
envy
like,
women.
Are you going to mention my name? No, but they'll figure it out.
What'd you say again? He got 3 brothers. His dad was a fighter.
Yes, his dad fought Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh,
hi.
Oh,
so, anyways, that's a dead end thing. But I am looking for love. Okay, but no, seriously, I want like somebody who I can, you know, go home to every night. I don't care. He can make, you know, $100,000. So I'm supposed to do Cam Newton's podcast coming up.
Yeah, shout out to Cam.
And he was like, you know, you're not gonna be happy with 100,000 guy. I said, yes, I would, because I want somebody who can fix things. Can you fix stuff? Can you, you know, do a roof? Can you change oil? You know, can you paint? Help me. Can you do landscaping? That's the guy I want. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, all that
and to be realistic,
right?
Like,
go ahead.
Content creators and stuff like that, we have made a lot of money. It's not realistic to compare what I make to, you know, the rest of the world. That's like 1% to become a multimillionaire like I did in my 30s. You know what I mean? Which, ladies, I do help you online.
Tell them how you help them online.
So I jumpstart your Instagram, I jumpstart your Twitter, your Snapchat, all these things in the workshop, your OF, you know, and other you know, things to make money. You know, you can text, and, you know, I just jumpstart everything. I use myself to promote them. Right. And there's nobody doing that.
Of course.
Because these women in this industry, like, are so competitive, you know, and they're just like, even, you know, I ask, if someone has more followers than me or more, you know, engagement, all these things, I say, how much is your promotion? Right. They won't even let you buy it. And you're just like, honey, there's enough money for everybody. So I've laid myself out, work one-on-one with you until we get you going, you know, and then you can, you know, get discounts on promo and anything else for the future. You're always good with me. Right. But yeah, I shoot them and everything.
That's dope. That's dope. How do they contact you for that?
Oh, Instagram or Twitter.
Okay.
And so that's the easiest way.
Yeah, that's love. People don't, you know, help each other nowadays. There's enough for everybody, of course, with content and monetization and these different streams from OF to whatever else they be doing. You know, the Snapchat secret, you know what I mean? Get your money, you know?
Get your money. And my thing is this, you know, there's a big wave of money in 2020, especially on OF and different stuff. And I told people back then, I said, this is not normal. I always make a couple $100,000 a year, just, you know, regular. So this one was this, I made, because that IRS loves me, I pay them, but I made almost, I made almost $1 million.
Damn, stuttering, relax.
Sorry,
Hold on.
I made almost $1
The
million.
IRS scared you a little bit saying that.
Sorry, I'm drinking
three
this,
letters,
you guys.
Them 3 letters get you kind of nervous.
No. But, you know, I had to, you know, I don't have kids. I'm not married. So the IRS loves me.
Right.
I pay on time and everything, you know.
That's smart.
But I made almost $1 million in 2020.
That's
And
dope.
I spent $75,000 on promotion.
Yep.
And these women don't invest in themselves. They don't reinvest in themselves. They think it's just going to happen overnight. You have to keep on. Every business needs advertising. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're a mechanic, you got a taco shop, whatever. So why wouldn't you reinvest? And what I find in these women is they're so lazy.
Yeah.
And they're so like, you know, if this is your job, make it count, right? And I teach them like, you know, if you don't do content you don't want on the internet because it'll be there forever.
Right.
You know, I might have lost a lot of money telling girls this, but I'm not going to lie to you. And I want you to, you know, not be, I'm telling you all the bad things. Are you okay with people sending stuff to your house? Are you okay with people contacting your family? I mean, you know, this is going to happen. Are you ready for that? And this internet stuff is not for everybody.
Nah.
You know, if you got to have thick skin. I've had thick skin for a long, you know, since I can remember. But you know, comments, you know, people talk shit about, and it's always people that are, you know, losers in the comments doing this. I don't go on, you see me, I'm hyping people up, you know, putting cute stuff. It's like, why say negative things online? It's really not paying you.
Yeah. I mean, people just don't understand that when you start a business, it never stops, right? When you're an entrepreneur, it's not 9 to 5, it's 24/7. So, and how that works is you got to constantly put the coals in the fire or the engine's not going to work. Especially doing at a high level. If you make a whole lot of money, you got to maintain that lifestyle because, of course, once you get that money, what you going to do? You got to get a dope crib. You got to get a new car. You're going to eat better food. You're going to travel first class. You're going to be in the 5-star hotels.
Well, I'm a little cheap.
Yeah.
I ain't going to lie.
You got a brand new Bentley now. I've seen it now.
No, but okay, I'm going to tell you about that. You know, I cried and I was depressed for 2 months and it sat in the garage.
Right.
I never thought I would be able to just I bought it cash.
It's a blessing.
$280,000. I bought it cash.
Congratulations on that.
And like, thank you. It's my dream car. And it's not a forever car. You don't keep it forever. You know, I'm only going to keep it for a couple of years, but I did the math on it. On a lease would be $190,000 I would have lost.
Just about.
And it's still right now $220,000.
Right.
So why the F would I, you know, just lease it? That, I mean, I could keep it and make money back, you know, and not, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
and you got to worry about the upkeep.
To you guys. They said $190,000 for lease. I said, absolutely not. And now I could sell it back to them or somebody at still $220,000.
Yeah, you got, like I said, you live a Dave Ramsey way of financial.
It's going to, you know, depreciate. Cars are my only downfall.
Right. But that's a toy, that's a trophy. You got to enjoy some things, right? End of the day, you want to be, you know, mindful of your overhead because that could drown you no matter how much money you got.
I'm sorry I cut you off to talk about Dave Ramsey so we can.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Shout out to Dave Ramsey.
He's the one who talked about you.
Man,
now I follow you.
Man, I'm the genius, man. I'm a financial guru behind the scenes. You can't tell everybody everything. You know what I'm saying? Because people can't comprehend that type of thing, but you did already. So Dave Ramsey, he doesn't live over his means. He gonna get something, he gonna cash it out, he gonna move slow, but he don't let that money stack. And I get that way of life too. But some people just don't understand that the maintenance of having bills, it'll overcome you. Like you can have all the money in the world. You can make an extra $200,000 a year, but if your bills is, you know, equivalent to that, you're living a worse life than a person making $50,000 a year.
So I bought a paid off house. I learned
Tell them
from
about
my first house, I was at 2.8%. And that's supposed to be good.
Right.
Okay. My interest rate was still higher than my principal. I put $420,000 down on my first house. I know people are like, oh, you don't have to put that much down and all these things. No, I don't like
She
bills.
don't like the bills.
I get anxiety. if I have the money now, you know, let's do it. Right. Versus, you know, I don't have to pay mortgage again. I don't have to pay rent
Get it out the way.
Right. What are we doing? Because at 2.8%, let's say my principal is $400 and my interest was $600.
Yeah.
What? Why? What? This is good.
Facts.
This is good. This is not good. Imagine right now at 6 and 7%. Come on, this is like no.
That's why everybody's renting because renting is better than owning right now because that percentage.
But get this, I rented a house for first time last year just because of my transition from Houston to Las Vegas. I should have bought a house first because I have the money, and then sell my Texas house, which I made $200,000 on, which that's good for me. Texas is not like California where you're just gonna
keep going,
you know, right. So I was happy. I hated Texas. But you know, Yeah, but you know, like I was just like, this is stupid. Let me get over it, because I have friends who are like, well, you can buy multiple ones and they could be making money. Yeah, but on the back end, 30 years, how much am I losing?
Right.
You know, $150,000, $200,000 on 30 years.
And we got to talk about maintenance.
And that's
we got
just
to talk
at
about
2.8%.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about the 6 and 7%.
And we ain't talking about the air conditioner go out. We ain't talking about the guy fix the roof.
And I bought a new
you
house.
know what I'm saying?
You know, it's brand new. It's in Vegas. It's and it's modest. My first house was 5,300 square foot on an acre. My back end, yes, my mortgage was $1,200 because I put $420,000 down, but you know, the grass on an acre. I mean,
Right.
all this stuff. Like,
Right.
no, the air conditioning. You know, it's
no
just
joke.
me. You know what I mean? Like $400, $500 a month. Now I'm in my nice Vegas house. $100 for my, you know, $150 for my electricity. $20 for gas, my gas, and my water bill's $100. You know, it's just
We got to pay for water. Goddamn.
I know.
I know, that's crazy.
So, I just encourage people, like, if you have it, and sex workers, right? You know, adult entertainer workers.
Yeah.
They don't keep any money. These girls that I'm working
Never.
with, they just spend like crazy.
What is that about? So that's the same thing I always think about when women that, you know, want a guy with money, they want to date a guy with money. They give him a little money, little purses, and they leave with nothing all the time. You're not making
You
a
can't
business.
resell those purses at the
right.
same.
So like, what is that in these women that they're not building businesses with the money they do obtain? That's why they need it with them.
They keep in the business, which there's nothing wrong with it if you still enjoy it and you're making money. Like what I tell people, it's not broke. I'm not going to fix it. I still have fans and I'm still making money.
Right.
And yes, I'll transition to something else, but I have low overhead. I get to pocket a lot of money because I have low bills.
Right.
And I mean, my downfall is my cars.
But that's
3
okay.
cars. They're all special. They're all very different. They're all money pits.
Yeah,
and
but that's something
that's the
you
only
like.
thing I'm going to transition out of later.
Yeah, but later you gotta get out your
love
system.
cars.
I did the same thing. I had 6 cars at the same time: Ferrari, 720, Lamborghini Aventador. I had all that, and that shit was eating me alive. You know, big old mansion in Malibu, $15,000 a month. I was going crazy.
I'm so cheap. Though.
Yeah, I know, but
I paid $3,300 for rent. I was like, oh my God, $39,000 a year. I'm like, this is like, no.
Yeah,
I could have put that $39,000 to that house, or I could have kept it.
Like I said, you got that Dave Ramsey.
I'm Dave Ramsey.
Shout out to Dave Ramsey. And it's a great way to live.
Yeah.
That's how my dog Slim is. But end of the day, like we were saying, it's a business, right? If you're going to, women, if you're going to put your body in this type of trauma and your brain through this trauma, no matter what you're going through, that's a lot. You know what happened before you as a kid that make you doing this shit, but end of the day, you sign up for this.
Which I have to point out that if we had, you know, regular childhoods and things of that nature, or something not traumatic, these girls lie and they say, oh, I have a great parents. I have this.
Yeah.
Something happened along the way. We don't just exploit ourselves, you know, for no reason. And I don't even do what these girls do. I'm not doing gangbangs. I'm not even doing any stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they are, and you know, you regret it later. For sure. And all these things.
And it happens. So I don't look down on them because it's life. You know, a lot of it happened. I did a lot of stuff in my past, nothing like that, but I did crime. It ain't that good either. So I can understand, but at the same time, my point is, if you're going to do all that, make sure you have a plan to use this money in the right way instead of just blowing it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I gotta say, 99% of adult entertainers cannot save money.
Yeah.
I had a girl tell me she was making $30,000 a month on OF, and she can't save money. I said, girl, my kids? I gotta pay my mom, you know. And a lot of these girls have pimps, right? And a lot of these girls have, you know, boyfriend experience boyfriends, and you gotta pay them.
Got to pay.
And it's just like you're giving it all away, and you work so hard for it. No, I mean, I had a family issue too, where you know, I, you know, poured into my relative, and, you know, I stopped that though. We all, you know, we don't have to give all our money away to show that we love somebody.
Yeah. How was your family upbringing? Like, how did that go about? Like, was your parents?
So I wanted to bring this up that, you know, these women who want providers, right? They're online, all these girls. I want a provider, you know. You can't take the independence away from me, because I found out very early on, you know, my mother was only with one man, my dad, her whole life. And unfortunately, she passed away at 45. But for 27 years, thank you. For 27 years, she was with my dad, and, you know, financial abuse, emotional abuse. Okay. When you know, my dad would take the car battery out of her car so she couldn't drive it, turn the lights off, turn the water off to show who's boss. He drove a Porsche and she drove a Ford Escort. So he made it very clear who's in charge.
Right.
And, he, you know, thinks that he did everything for the family, and he didn't even, you know, we didn't have a college fund or anything. And he actually has told me, oh, you're successful because of me. No, I had to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, you know, what? You know, so that wasn't good. But I tell women, you want a provider, it comes with control. Are you okay with control? Are you okay with somebody coming home and talking shit to you because your pants aren't, you know, ironed correctly? I don't want to live like that. My mom said, don't get married, don't have kids.
Really?
That's what she told me. You know, she
I
wanted
mean, that's
me
her
to
experience. But at the same time, if you do got a real provider, a real, you know, alpha male that's, you know, but grounded and got emotional intelligence, he's not going to be badgering you about, you know, your pants being like that. It's going to be a conversation. You
Right.
got to
It
find
should
the
be
right one.
instead of yelling at each
Well,
other. Right.
that's impossible to even, you know,
Yeah.
connect. You got to have a real person that really have an emotional intelligence, have conversations with you like, baby, I just want my pants like this. They're going to look good. You know what I mean? You want me to look good, right? You got to have that type of understanding.
It's very hard
Yeah,
to
you can't be
find,
barbaric.
but also to let you know, I got my first job at 16. I was working at a juice bar, and I was so happy to show my parents. I saved my first $1,000.
Yeah.
And then my mom came to me crying, and she said, you have to help your dad with the mortgage. So I knew
Right away.
Yes. So I knew I was in trouble very early on because my dad mismanaged money. I mean, he bought a yacht, he bought a Porsche. His yacht actually sank. So I thought that was very symbolic. Like, you shouldn't have had it.
Gilligan's Island.
Wasn't for it wasn't supposed to be yours. You know what I mean? Living above your means. And I learned, like, yes, I should let go a little more with my money and enjoy it, but I have PTSD and I got to conserve it because you never know when you're not going to get the next dollar or whatever. And it's just, I'm working on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's very important to, you know, be mindful of how you spend money and take it serious. But at the same time, we're going to die anyway.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going, none of this is going to go with us. All we're going to have when we lay in that bed is going to be our memories and then people's legacy and thoughts of us when we're gone. So enjoy your life, you know what I mean? But don't go overboard that you got to be, you know, paranoid of every month and every bill and every dollar, you know?
Right. That's why I did the paid off house. I could work at Target if I needed to survive
you did it
at
the
this
right
point.
way.
You know what I mean? I did that for me. And if these women are coming into, I mean, millions of dollars on OF or whatever they're doing, or, you know, guys paying them, all this other things, they're making more than the average American. Sure. And then you came out with nothing. I know girls who are, 40s, 50s, and they're still selling it, or they're still just, you know what? Why do you want to live like that? That's insane. They're buying designer. They're buying stuff that doesn't matter. Jewelry, for what?
Right.
You know, I mean, do a little something for yourself, but God, this is just extreme. But like, I've had friends who say, oh, look at my new tennis bracelet, but I can't pay my rent.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I was in the gym the other day, and I was working out. You know, I'd be working out with my watches on. Girl, like, oh, I like that Patek you got. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I wanted this Rolex. I'm like, you drive a goddamn Toyota Corolla. Like, why you want a $30,000 watch? Right. Like, what do you have going on that you think you could walk around a $30,000 watch with not $30,000 in the bank or $30,000 in a business?
I did a song for Burner, the guy who partially owns cookies.
Shout out to Burner.
Which, thank you, Burner. I'm on one of his albums, a song called Flex, and I like.
You still do music?
No, I don't do music. I'm just at the end talking. He just wanted me to do it was very cool. Okay. He wanted me to do this, just talk shit, And I said, how you got 1 million followers, but you ain't got $1 million?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to, make this work for you.
Right.
But yeah, this industry is very like, it's just so. Adult entertainers do live high risk lifestyles.
Most definitely.
So if they, they're dying off, and whether it's murder, whether it's drugs, whatever, deleting themselves, and they have GoFundMes. Right. So I prepaid my funeral.
Yeah, you told me about that.
$28,000.
Right.
And I encourage everybody to do it, especially if you have children.
Right.
Because I worked in the funeral business with the largest company in the USA. So if they own everything, I was trained by them, and it's a predatory business.
For sure.
So when you die, they're going to up the prices. Okay?
Got to. And
then these families I've seen, while working there, they don't do it. They do the cheapest stuff, or they roll up in one guy rolled up in a Rolls Royce, and he just did the cheapest shit for his mother. I mean, whether I don't know the dynamic or how it was. Maybe she wasn't a good person. I don't know. But you think, oh, my kids. I don't care what they do with me. Your kids are gonna care.
Right.
Your kids are gonna care. And when my mom died, my dad just sold our house, so that's why we were able to do everything, and it was perfect. I got to choose everything. No price tag. We did it big. And he always said, if we didn't sell that house, then we would be. So I was like, I don't trust my family anyways. Yeah. And I did everything myself, and there's no GoFundMe. So if there is, when I die, if there's a GoFundMe up there, it's not me. It's not that. I don't need one. Everything is paid for. If they want to buy flowers, great. But 28 grand.
Easy.
Yeah.
Locked and loaded. I already told my people. I mean, of course, I got in life insurance and it's heavy.
Yeah.
You know, that's always incorporated. But I already told my family, cremate me. I don't want no. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
I lived a glorious life.
And
celebrate
by the way,
the God.
it's for by the way, it's for 2. So whoever gets with me, you're good.
Buy one get one free.
You're good. You're gonna be with me, babe.
Damn.
It's
okay. I like that. You're gonna be in a mausoleum or something with a big statue with the.
No, I'm gonna be in California.
From the back on the statue type is going to be
you got to be classy. I can't put it in 6.
I was just thinking,
yeah, but there'll be good pictures. But it's in a Catholic church, and I got the marble. It's where lights, because I'm a little vain. So I'm gonna decorate it too myself. Right. So because I want multiple pictures, I couldn't do a grave because it's just one. That's just not cool. And it's just everything I wanted.
Yeah, I want a big ass golden gargoyle statue looking like me.
Okay.
Right? And they got my whatever my damn thing is.
Get it made.
I know I've thought about that. Get my little cremated, where the hell it is. What is the goddamn jar? Yeah. And put me in the middle of that and put a glass.
You never know, like
listen, let me finish my goddamn understanding. Put a big glass like on it, boom, so you can see in that. And then like on the damn chest up there, not on the stomach part where I go in at, but on the chest, it's a TV showing all my greatness, all my accomplishments, all me, my glory. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on 24/7. And you get close, it's gonna shock your ass.
It should have your voice.
It gotta have my voice. So. Hey, have no fear, Mr. Organik is here. I told you I'm gonna be legendary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I should have paid for that. Damn it.
I dated Aaron Carter, and it's very sad
R.I.P.
that
man.
He died.
You Aaron Carter?
Yeah, me and him did a No Jumper. It's one of his highest interviews, by the way.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, so they went kind of cheap on his stuff. I mean, he it was famous for so many years and millions of dollars got ripped off by his parents, all kind of horrible things. And in the end, they went cheap on his stuff, and this just see right there, just. No, how did
that even go about? How you go from hip hop and all these fabulous and all this to Aaron Carter?
Oh, he was just so sweet and cute. Yeah. I have a broad, I don't care what race you are.
Yeah.
I just have a thing for tatted up guys who are sensitive a little bit.
I'm a sensitive guy. I'm tatted up. No.
He was sweet for what it was, but he had a lot of issues, and I'm glad he's at peace now. So,
yeah, I mean, he had a legendary life too. End of the day, like
I mean, his stories were awesome. I mean, he went on tour with Destiny's Child, and everything. I mean, he had a wonderful life. Yeah.
So it's tough for them. You know what I mean? I see that all the time with all those childish. Even Bieber, like he was a legendary little guy, and then he got older. Like look at him now, he still got shit going on, but you can look in his face and how he moving around is different. It don't seem no joy in there. It's hard to maintain that joy of being a childhood star and then transition to adulthood. Only a few have done it, especially in the spotlight. Right. You know what I mean? It's something about that. It's just it's tough.
I tell people when they're like, "Oh, you're a celebrity." I'm not a celebrity. I'm known. Okay, I can walk outside and people aren't fucking with me. You don't even know it's me. And when people come up to me, they're like, "Hey, are you Jenna Shea?" So who's that? My name's Becky. Or whatever name I want to be. Yeah, because like you don't know who's coming up to you either.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a funny story.
Okay, let me listen.
I went to Hill Street in LA. That's the courthouse, and I'm coming out the elevator. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:30. I'm tired, and this guy comes up to me. He goes, "You Jenna Shea?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes,
"Damn,
I'm Rich Ray from Twitter." I said. I had to process it. I said, "You don't look rich to me." I said, "My bag's worth more than your whole outfit." We're arguing it. There's cops, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you got
but that's the only person who disrespected me and came up. So I went on Twitter. I said, Rich Ray from Twitter. You know what I mean?
Blew him up. You did that.
Rich Ray from Twitter. Yeah, fuck him today too.
So it was like a real life troll in your.
Yeah, that's the only one ever. I said, first of all, how you gonna hate on a white with a big ass and small waist and some titties? What is wrong with you?
Damn, why the white got to come into play? What the white got to do with it?
That's why
that count?
I'll capitalize off that. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, if you wasn't white,
to like all races,
of course. Okay, if you wasn't white, you don't think you'd be as big as you was?
No,
of course not.
Because I capitalize off
back in the day, a white big ass. Like what the hell?
I mean, we weren't in the early 2000s, but I was in because I'm from Inglewood, and that's what they liked. If I grew up in a Beverly Hills or a white neighborhood, I would have been considered fat for sure, and they wouldn't want me. They want the flat booties. I would have probably been married to a guy named Ted right now.
Yeah, Ted.
Yes.
Theodore.
Yes, and have a regular life. But no, God gave me this ass, which girls try to. So I had a homegirl working at a plastic surgery office. A girl came in with my picture.
Want that ass?
Yes.
What do you say to her?
I mean,
You got to be reincarnated.
I
This
wasn't
came
flattered,
from
you guys, because she had a baby fat tattoo.
Damn.
I was like, this is real. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't have to do that. I love my shape. You know, I'm Polish, Irish, and German. So I'm the whitest of the white.
That's real deal white. That's that Hitler white.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
burned
saying?
and everything.
That's why I always like me a blonde hair, blue eyed white.
Exactly.
I want the real white that a white man be mad. I want that they wanted back in the day.
Yeah,
like
I knew I capitalized.
Yeah,
off
you got to
my
get the
shit.
good white. You don't get a white, get the good pure. You know what I'm saying? Get the blonde hair, blue eye.
I want the blonde hair.
Cinderella type white.
Yeah, so honestly, that's why I think I've had this longevity, because I didn't go, you know, crazy, and I didn't change myself too much. I look exactly the same.
But you didn't have to. You already look like that, so it'd have been no different.
Well, yeah, but like, just to keep it, if you look at my pictures, my hair is the same. Yeah, everything. I just have maintained the same look for 20 years.
Yeah, the mold that the women's are now, you already had it, so you had an advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I that's how I capitalized and got out the hood. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because like I said, from that time frame, those girls not even around anymore. Like Melissa Ford, she on that shit. But
yeah, she's still around. But there's
she
some
ain't
that
around
have,
though.
like,
She look kind of different now. She look goddamn
But hear me
granny.
out. Like, some have disappeared, and they've left their Instagrams, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I won't name any names, but I'm like, you can turn it into something else.
Of course.
If I have a kid or change anything, I could turn in my following into something else. There's still money to be made in different ways.
For sure.
So why would you abandon? I worked too hard for this. I'm not gonna just give it up. We'll move it to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just disappear. No.
Yeah, but some people just can't do nothing else. They knew that with their body, they knew that their sexiness, that's all they had. And they didn't have the brain or capacity to transition to other things. You know what I mean? So God bless them in their path. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You took advantage of it till you couldn't take advantage of it no more.
Right. Or they gave up. A lot of girls give up. They lose their Instagrams, you know, all these things. The women that are hardest for me to work with are when they take my workshop, because I have to reprogram how they think about themselves, and I can't do that.
That's tough.
You know, I'm saying, hey, you know, I'm already online. I'm already doing all these things. And I'm like, yeah, but your new content, that your fans, I have fans who love me they just love Jenna Shea. I show my personality. You know, I tell them about my life. Like, there's just, you know, factors to me that they like other than just my ass, you know?
Right.
But these porn star girls, I like new girls. Like, if you're a new girl and you want to like break out, and I love it. It's a challenge. Yeah. It's showing me, you know, it's just, guys, it gives me an adrenaline run when you start making money and your Instagram goes. Yeah. I love it, because that's what I love doing, you know. And then I shoot, you know, corn for them and make them look good. Yeah, I make them look good.
Steven Spielberg.
Absolutely. Okay. Because I'm a female. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't like women at all. And I just want you to look good and have fun.
So you never been with a woman before?
No.
You never chewed on those?
I kissed one before.
Okay. You never had a fur burger?
No.
Okay. Seafood platter?
There's nothing there.
Right.
Like, I feel like it's just like Barbie. You know what I mean? There's just nothing there for me.
What we doing, huh?
Yeah, I can't. I like men, unfortunately.
Damn.
I wish they thought like us and had more, you know,
compassion and understanding for you. Ain't gonna happen.
I'm sensitive, so I need someone who can deal with that. Yeah. I like to be attentive. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm okay with $100,000 guy, because I'm looking for other.
I mean,
that's
still
I've already
10%.
made money.
That's a good money.
And I know that I can say this because I made a lot of money and I've saved a lot of money and I did everything, you know, correctly, right?
Right.
And so I can say, you know, you guys say it's dating down, but these guys with the big money, they have multiple girlfriends, they have all these things. Yeah. So it's like, I don't want to fight with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of over that.
Yeah, because end of the day, like, when women want that type of guy, you know, for instance, like, when you see me, it's ain't gonna be too many women that's gonna outdo me in no attributes. So how you're not gonna do what I want? I'm winning on every scale.
Okay, so I seen a podcast where you said you don't feed girls.
Right. When we break that down, what I mean by that. So it's like, for instance, if I just met this girl, right, on Instagram, she like me, I like her, just on the physical.
Yeah.
Of course, she hear me, I'm funny, I talk, I'm all that cool, but she come over, she's
hungry at your house.
What that got to do? Don't come over here hungry. Because I'm going to tell you this. Why are you coming to my house hungry? We're fun to.
What about door dashing? Some McDonald's.
This is why I'm going to break this down. I don't even like women eating. Like, I don't even like you eating before you come into my crib. With all that barnacles and particles in your mouth when you sucking on my dick. Like, what we doing here? You got your toothbrush and your mouthwash and all that to do all this?
Did you tell them this up front?
No, but that's why. But that's okay. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, that's my thought patterns. Why are you eating and all this? You finna suck this dick Why are you trying to put these extra corn dog meat on my?
But do you know why? Because you are the 1%. You're 6'6".
Right.
You're cute.
Thank
You're
you.
in shape. You have money, so
Everything.
you can.
10-incher with girth.
Right. Oh wow.
10.
Oh my God.
Girth.
I can't take that.
God is great. I'm one of the ones.
But that is very, you know, like, okay, Fresh and Fit, right?
Right.
They've asked me to come on. I would, you know, I still would, but it would have to be a certain way. I don't disagree with, you know, many things that they say, but some I do because it's extreme. Right. Like, she can only be 18 to 21. And it's like, they are not the most attractive. Let's be real. Right. And if they have clout and money. Right. And this is why. But they are teaching men who work at Walmart and all these things that they can think like that. It's not the same.
But he tells them, they tell them to get their money up, though.
Of course.
Because they know that if you work at Walmart, come on, bro, you already a nerd. You got to get your money up. Now you can have a somewhat advantage. You're not going to maintain that advantage because if it's a bad you f***ing with, eventually she going to get tired of your nerd ass and get a real and it's going to be over with. Right. I don't got to have no money. I've been f***ing all the top level since 10 years, 10th grade, taking NFL. So like the money ain't never make or break me because I'm that. Now I did get money. Now I'm immortal. I go anywhere. It's game over. True. And then I did it an unconventional way. I didn't play sports. I ain't rap. I did it with this here. Right. I did it with this here. But I look just like them. But I'm more greater than them niggas. Right. So like I got a super advantage. I understand that. Most don't. So when I say I don't buy them food on that, for what? I'm gonna give you the best of your life. I'm going to give you great conversation and knowledge. I could change your life with a conversation with me. And I'm going to guarantee 100% you getting the best you ever had in your existence.
Now, here's a question for you.
What could you ask for more for?
Well, when do you, okay, what is a girlfriend to you? Because you
but I'm saying though, if it's a girlfriend.
How do they get to be your girlfriend?
I mean, they got to be
I'm trying to help you ladies.
I'm trying to, that's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie. Like she got to be like, you know what I mean? And I've been in them situations and my last girl was a lawyer that owned a whole law firm. Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no regular woman. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, she came with it, and we was on that. But even if it's a girl that I'm cordial with, say we did go on a few dates, that's a different understanding.
So you wouldn't date a broke girl?
No. Hell no. For what?
Here's a great question. Would you rather a rich girl with a stank vagina or a broke one with a perfect one?
Hey, man, we could spray Febreze in this. I like a little smell anyway. I like a little, that get me hard. A little aphrodisiac. I like a little goddamn tuna. I like a little sardine. I like a little mackerel. Wow. I'll be stirring that funky up. Yeah. Hit that cologne. I got issue.
You like a little twang.
I got the Baccarat. I can hit the cologne in that. Man, we balling going to Bali, have a little steak on that thing. That ain't gonna bother me.
Right.
Hey, bro, can't get nothing. Hell no.
But also Fresh and Fit say, we don't care about your money, but that's them.
They ain't no super. They're my dogs. I
want somebody they can control.
And I understand that. It's a different. They green pill. I'm a green pill. Okay. They red pill, blue pill. Yeah. I'm immortal. Gotcha. It ain't too many of these on this earth. So ain't too many that got all the attributes.
Please consider selling your and save the world.
You gotta think about this: no drinking, no smoking, no. Stop it! Like, where are you gonna find this again?
I blame you, women. It's women's fault. You fall in love with short men with little penises.
Come get some of this organic. I got enough for everybody.
They would buy it.
I know.
Yeah, there's a.
Trust me, they buy it now. They're gonna buy it. They take care of it now. They're gonna get well financed.
I'm saying, like, if I were you, I mean, I would sell it. Like, it would be crazy. I would be selling left and right, but saving the world.
It'd be too many little organics running around, and it'd be
but you would have to take care. You would sign off on it.
Yeah, it'd be
like
100 Darth Vaders and Thanos running around. It'd be the world. The world would come to an end. It'd be too many dictators.
If I was a guy, I would go overseas and everywhere, baby, we're gonna take over the world. And there's dip, and my babies will be everywhere because I don't have to carry. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I
thought about it. I was in Switzerland. I had a couple. I thought about doing that with. Yeah, there was some good situations out there, but I don't know.
And just book it.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't bring a kid in this world. I'm not going to be there. I made a promise to my mom because like I said, my personality is so strong. My mom said, don't ever have a kid unless I'm going to be there with the kid.
It's just so sad that like on dating sites too, it's like 5'5", 5'2".
But that's the regular. 5'2". The average man is 5'9". We got to see what happens is we getting so social media brainwashed and thinking like there's 8 billion people in this world. The average human man is 5'9". That's just the facts.
And don't worry, gentlemen, I don't need a huge one. I just need a decent one.
Oh yeah, women like to say that too to keep the ground. But I get
have
it,
a narrow.
Right. Oh yeah, that is no joke sometimes though. I know what you mean about that.
I can't.
No, I ran into them before.
I've turned them down. I said,
yeah. You be just giving the head like, damn, baby, I can't even give you the whole thing.
No, because I'll be in the hospital.
Yeah.
And I've never done anything. They always like,
but let me get that ass a little bit.
Just because I have, I would die. We just, listen.
They can put their tongue in that, right?
No, I'm not really into guys going down on me.
I'm just saying, though, it is okay if go ahead and put that tongue in that twirl around.
I don't feel anything. I feel like it's like, I don't know. I was on Ruju's show. Shout out to Ruju.
Shout out to Ruju.
He said, I'm a control freak, which I am. I have to be in control.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it's good. That's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can have your boundaries. It's understandable. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just too intimate too. Like,
it's a lot going on.
Yeah, we put the condom on. It's still safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
All that. Don't put that on me. Don't put me in no bag. I'm
no
free.
Condoms.
For what?
Wow.
What I'm doing out here? I'm living life.
It's burning.
I ain't burned yet. God is great.
Okay, good for you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why.
I mean, I'm
immortal.
Or get a test.
But
like the dude, get a test. Yeah.
Man, f all that. I'm
no
gonna pray.
Test. Oh
we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray.
Okay.
We're gonna meditate.
I have an interesting story for you.
Okay.
What time is it? Are we good?
Let's see. Yeah, we could do like 5 more minutes.
Okay. So, also check my phone. 1991. So get this. Chris Brown got at me. Okay. And I'm a different a part of my life.
Shout out to Chris Brown. You be using one-to-ones tour. You went on tour.
Chris.
Use my brand for the tour, brother. Come on, holla at me, brother.
This was a few years ago. And, I turned him down. And I think, because I just don't want to sleep with just anybody.
Right.
I'm over that. I've had enough celebrities.
For
you
sure.
guys have seen this.
I see.
And, and he told me a situation at the time. He had 5 girlfriends. And he was, slamming them all raw. And I was like, well, what about, diseases and stuff? And he's like, just like you, whatever God has for me. And now he just has 3 kids with 3 women.
Yeah.
But, and women are probably like, oh, my God, you turned down. Yeah, because, I'm over that.
Right.
I mean, no, I got with Lil Wayne. I'm good. Top 10 dead or alive. Wayne, we just talked to him.
Shout out
What's
to
up,
him.
babe? But I already went to the GO. I'm good. Like this, it's like.
All right, so you name drop. So what's the top 5?
Not really, but I'm just saying.
No, you did that.
Oh no, but
we here now.
Yeah, we're here.
So give me the top 5 guys you was with.
Aaron Carter.
Shout out to Aaron, man. R.I.P. Got the white boy slid in there.
Yes, he had a nice.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, and I've never talked about him. It's always love, because I've, I
had
really had feelings for him. But Youngberg wasn't bad in bed. I'm not gonna lie.
Youngberg,
that was a good
hitmaker's a sniper.
And he
out here
told
now.
me I was a top 5 dead or alive. And he Melissa Ford, everybody. He's everybody in the industry.
Gave you a top 5?
He gave me a top 5 on Vlad TV. Thank you. Yeah,
that's a good one.
He's a top 5 dead or alive. Jenna Shea.
That's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked him too. Let's see, who else was decent. I mean, I dated Soulja Boy. That was so much fun. I've sent so much to Soulja at this point.
That's love.
Yeah, because I say, you want to have a good time, hit up Soulja Boy. He's gonna show you what a rapper lifestyle looks like.
He really treat his girls right.
Yes,
that's
I mean,
dope.
it's just fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I dated Wayne, it was boring. I was so disappointed that I thought we were gonna be popping bottles, drinking Cristal in the jacuzzi, and I'm sitting there looking at him at his house like a, which I've told this story already, but like a zoo animal. I'm just like, it wasn't fun. I want, if you want to date a rapper, date Soulja Boy. Listen,
shout out to Soulja, man.
He's gonna put you on.
Yeah, Lord, legendary guy.
He parties every night. It's going down. Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. Yeah. That's only 3.
I know. I don't know anybody else that was good.
I mean, you said Wayne, you said Bird, you said Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy. One more.
I said who?
I
didn't say Wayne was good.
Oh, you said, okay, damn. You said top 5 of human being.
No.
Okay, never mind.
I did not say. We cool, but no.
Right.
Let's see. I don't know.
I know you got some athletes in there that was.
They are not good. None of them were good.
Well,
no
I keep
athletes
hearing
were
this.
good. None of the athletes were good.
But for real, every time I hear this about women who mess with athletes, they be like, they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. They be highly disappointed.
Yeah. No athletes were good.
That's crazy. Shout out to them, man.
So,
step your game up.
Let's get to my
we're going to split it to part 2. You know what I'm saying? So, Organikally speaks to Jenna Shea. How to get to you?
Only one J Shea on Instagram, and I am Jenna Shea on Twitter.
Yeah, get at her, man. Organikally speaking.